Chúng tôi xin được tiếp tục chương trình và xin được gửi đến quý vị khán giả cuộc phỏng vấn mà phóng viên Phan đã thực hiện được với nhà làm phim Dunne về cuốn phim mới nhất của anh mang tên là CAM GIRLZ. Thưa quý vị, CAM GIRLZ là một bộ phim tài liệu nói về những cô gái làm việc trong công nghiệp tình dục trên trực tuyến. Người tìm thấy tự do về kinh tế để kiếm sống, nâng cao vị thế, thể hiện khía cạnh thân mật và sáng tạo từ sự thoải mái tại nhà riêng của họ. Và sau đây là cuộc phỏng vấn của Phan với nhà đạo diễn Dunne về phim tài liệu CAM GIRLZ.
Completely. It's like the law of attraction, giving and receiving. It's a form of connecting.
Tell me that you're praying for me.
We are real girls with real emotions who really care about these people.
Hi Sean, how are you today?
Great, thanks for having me.
Thank you for taking time to speak with us. First of all, I just wanted to say congratulations on the documentary. I was able to view it last night and it really opened my mind to this whole internet sex world. It's like I never really sat down to think about it, you know?
Yeah.
So my first question, where did the idea for this arise from? Like, what was the motivation?
You know, part of me had wanted to make a film about women for a while, and specifically a film about women that challenge the establishment. And I was watching porn with my girlfriend one day, and one of these pop-ups came up, and you're like, "Where is that sound coming from? Who is this person?" And it kind of just got me thinking along these lines and about who they are, and I did a little bit of research, and once I saw them referring to themselves as a community of cam girls and referring to each other as cam girls, it just struck me as an interesting subject matter and one that we could kind of bring to light a whole bunch of issues involving sex and sex work.
Right. And what made you choose those specific girls? Was there a casting process or? Yeah,
there was a bit of a process. We when it started out, we couldn't find anyone that would want to be in this, you know, because they're like, "Who are you? This is creepy." Once they kind of realized, "Oh, I'm a real filmmaker," and once they realized these things, it was a bit easier. And so a lot of it was cast through Twitter. We put out our trailer. We had brave women that were in our trailer, and then we raised the money from there. And once the community saw that we were making this film, a lot of the women reached out to us, and we were able to just pick and choose from Twitter who would be willing to and where they were all made a difference. And yeah, we really just wanted to get a wide diversity that showed a cross-section of the whole community, and yeah, I hope we achieved that.
And I know CAM GIRLZ premiered during the Adult Video Network Expo in Las Vegas recently. What were some of the feedback that you received, and was it what you expected?
It was a lot more emotional than I expected. I think I'm used to, if I'm gonna do a theatrical premiere of one of my films, it's to an audience of film-savvy people, and the people in this audience, there was a lot more emotion. There was a lot of crying. Girls that weren't even in the movie or had anything to do with it are sitting there crying and saying, "Oh my God, I'm going to use this to come out to my parents about this." So there was a lot of raw emotion and a lot of they really took us under their wing after that, and I just never expected that. I kind of half expected it to just kind of wash over them and be like, "Okay, whatever, that was another movie." But we've really been embraced by the adult industry. I'm glad we premiered there.
And you said you didn't expect that. So when you first started the idea or started filming, what did you expect? Like, what were you hoping would come out of this?
What I really hope comes out of this and hope that we captured and got across was just really capturing the essence of this community and challenging the viewer to really update whatever their preconceived notions about sex and sex work and women and what empowerment is. I really hope that those things came across. Those were a lot of the themes that we were thinking about before we started shooting this, and it's stuff that the women that we filmed with hit on perfectly and really exuded in a way that kind of goes beyond words. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the guys. There were a few guys in here.
Yeah.
I was very surprised.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't think any of them would want to. At first I thought you were going to show their face, and then their faces showed up too. So I was like, wow, so how did that happen? Like, how were you able to get them to be a part of this?
Similar, Well, I met some of them through the girls. They said, you know, I have a fan, and we filmed with a handful of them. Only 3 made it in there, but a lot of them, you know, it came through recommendations from the girls. And I met a couple of the guys that are in the movie at a party, and I just, you know, you never expect when you're saying to somebody, hey, can I interview you about your porn watching habits, and then film you watching porn, like that they would say yes. So I was, yeah, I was really taken aback by them wanting to participate, but I also knew that this would take it over the top and into a place where we could talk more about, have a conversation about what this means in terms of connection and sexuality moving forward in the digital age.
So last question, any upcoming projects? You mentioned something earlier.
Yeah, we just put one out called Florida Man. That's online for free. You can see that on floridamanthemovie.com. And then we're right now in the process of trying to get a little documentary web series started called Rabbit Holes. So that's going to be the next thing you hear from me, probably in the next 6 months or so, me getting that started. Yeah.
So we'll be looking out for that.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much for talking.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate this.
Cảm ơn Phan rất là nhiều. Đã sẽ đến đây chúng tôi xin trân trọng kính chào tạm biệt tất cả quý vị khán thính giả. Cảm ơn quý vị rất là nhiều đã theo dõi chương trình ngày hôm nay. Và xin kính chúc tất cả quý vị có một cuối tuần thật là hạnh phúc và bình an.